Different sleep patterns than bodybuilding and other sports. So if you are going to use any of those sleep patterns which aren't a mono or biphasic sleep, taking supplements becomes a must to recover quicker and stay in a good condition. BCAA and all other supplements I have mentioned it before are the best way to help you getting your to your goal, but still they won't give exactly the same effect as simple sleeping. But hey, you are busy person and you may have lots of goals and you may need then doesn't matter what sleeping pattern you are using. So hey, if you feel that you are hitting that peak and it happens that you are starting to stopping and not getting to your goals, then feel free to take them. And but just going to bed at 3 a.m. and waking up at 7 a.m. Hoping that supplements will help you getting those games is simply a joke, as well as hoping that you will get a good health, because you won't get anywhere with such lifestyle and falling and getting 4 hours of sleep. So now let's talk about sleeping patterns. There are so many of them, but we can split them into 3-4 groups. Sleeping patterns that, other than monophasic, will allow you to sleep shorter amount of time, but you may need additional supplements and or sleep tracking device which will help us getting more deep sleep, as there is less time to recovery. That means some really hardcore kinds of polyphasic sleep are not suitable for you if you are an athlete, or you may need serious supplementation or even steroids to be able to get to your goals with so small amount of sleep. Also, many people stop sleeping polyphasic way because they feel lonely, as you are taking several naps during 24 hours, and you'll be spending lots of time alone at night when everyone will be sleeping. So, but if you have lots of work to do, then it may be not so painful. But if not, then it's better idea to choose some less hardcore version of sleep, which is not leaving you doing nothing during the night with so short amount of sleep. So coming back to patterns, first kind of sleep is monophasic. It means we are sleeping, for example, 8 hours during the night, and then we stay awake for the rest of the day. And it's said that it was caused by the lack of light and electricity many years ago, when we were still living in caves. Nights were cold, dark and dangerous, so it was better to go to sleep, right? Some kind of sleep is biphasic, second kind of sleep is biphasic, which is often recommended by doctors. It means you are sleeping few hours at night and then you have a nap somewhere during the day. Many researchers show that taking a nap is very beneficial for us and allow us to get more power during the day. So especially after a hard work of school, it's very useful. However, taking a nap too late at the evening may cause sleeping problems during the night, about which I told you of course before, right? Third kind of sleep is even more unusual. It's segmented sleep, which means that we are splitting our sleep in half. So we are sleeping like, if you are sleeping normally in monophasic sleep 8 hours, then you are sleeping like 4 hours during the night and then 4 hours during the day. But it's not that possible to be done by people who are having families and normal jobs, and just there are so many factors that make it very hard for a common person probably. Last but not least, polyphasic sleep. It was used by many famous people like Leonardo da Vinci or Napoleon. There are so many kinds of it that I'm not going to mention all of them, but the best source for that is Wikipedia probably for that actually, and go check it out. There are really all kinds of polyphasic sleep written there, and there are shown the patterns with the clocks. So the biggest point of this kind of sleeping pattern is that it allows you to have more free time during the day, because you still have feeling of being rested and having energy, but you are sleeping not that long. You are sleeping in one of most hardcore, in few hardcore ones, you are sleeping really just maybe 2 hours or so on during the whole 24 hours. So that's really lots of free time, but it's more demanding, and actually it doesn't allow you to regenerate your body and organism. So if you want to improve your performance, you'll have hard time, and I don't advise such sleeping patterns if you want to gain muscles or get your just your performance better. It is possible to be working like that, but you may need some steroids or human growth hormone injections, and just it's really demanding from your organism. So all those things that I'm saying here can be different. You may need less time, but you still need to sleep. So to sum up about polyphasic sleep, it's like you may have lots of free time, but of course it's better to use it unless spending it without doing anything productive, and it's better go to sleep. And the best is sleeping naturally, so you get enough of rest, and you can get if you can get yourself a sleep tracking device with alarm clock to wake up in perfect time. So to sum up, the best is natural sleep without alarm clock. If you can't, if you have to use alarm clock, then use sleep tracking devices and count your phases of sleep. It will allow you to wake up in the perfect moment, and you will feel rested. If you have lots of goals and need more time, sure, you can use other kinds of sleeping patterns, but you must be aware that it may impact on your gains, and you will need some more time to get some muscles, as well as it may impact negatively on your performance, and you will need to help yourself in many different ways, about which not everyone wants to talk, but I don't care, it's live, and everyone knows how often sport looks like in reality. We just don't talk about it that openly, as I said. So